The worst. Absolute worst.
The play button was so small.
And live at the motherfucking Rebar. It's the one and only Rebar Show with your host, JP motherfucking Fingers.
That actually worked pretty well.
Yeah, I know.
Wow,
All right.
Good.
Oh,
Good
fuck.
intro.
My
Other than
phone's
the
on
fact that we
rotation
have fucking
still.
Evan right next to us, he could have just done it live. But
Yeah, I don't know
No.
why I couldn't have done it
I
live.
don't know why you just fucking.
All right. Ladies
Anyways.
and gentlemen, Evan, go for the rest. I don't know how to start unless you roll me in.
And live at the motherfucking Rebar. It's the one and only Rebar Show with your man, JP motherfucking Fingers. Oh, jeez, with the big Papa Pump.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are live on a beautiful Saturday night, and myself, Evan, and the one and only J-Dub,
Texas co-host.
the Texas co-host, and we have some bizarre
Texas cohort.
and we got some bizarre man in a shower.
Naked man.
Who is this?
Hey, this is the only way you got to get united.
Naked.
Look, I'm sitting in the shower. I'm trying to get. You got to multitask, right? You guys, I'm on the road constantly. You guys want to do a show? What am I going to do? I got to shower. I got to get my dinner in. You can only do so much.
You need a lapel mic there, Ollie.
You can't hear me?
Oh, we could hear you, but I could think of one place I could clip that thing.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, the
and-
highlight.
and a shower highlight.
Welcome, IG Live. I'm on the one and only Rebar. Make sure you check it out. Go jump on their Instagram Live right now. Check them out. I'm on live right now. All right, boys. What's going on?
So, all right,
Good,
Ollie.
man. Good.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're all good. Like, I'm half cranked. Evan's fucked. J-Dub's pissed at us for being fucking intoxicated. J-Dub, do you care to share? Are you mad at us? Are you not mad at us?
What are we talking? Emotions? Is that
Yeah,
what the show
I
is?
guess we're trying to get we're trying to reach that liberal.
J-Dub's in his feelings right now.
We're aiming for that liberal crowd, and we need to touch base with our feelings.
Did you say cunt?
I didn't mean
Cunt.
to.
Who's on the Rebar?
All right.
Who's on the rebar? Look, listen. What are we drinking? What
Look
are we
and
drinking?
listen.
Because y'all can tell I'm drinking some neat Oban 18. What are y'all drinking? What are you smoking? I know what Ollie's eating.
Oh, I got a turkey sandwich.
I got a turkey
Oh my
sandwich.
God, I got a freaking sandwich. Right now, I'm about to finish off an old school bottle of Weller 12.
Nice. Oh, we got
OG
matching
Weller
glasses.
12.
Oh, you guys
Yeah.
got matching glasses.
Yeah,
The Canadian Glencairn.
Evan said he doesn't like drinking hard liquor, so unfortunately, I didn't send him one of the Rebar Show glasses, and now he has to find out about it the hard way.
Hey, that's all good.
Hey, while these guys are getting set up, go to the one and only Rebar. Check
Listen.
it out live.
We got Oliver multitasking in the shower. I don't know if he's sending this to his Tinder or what.
He's selling cigars.
Man,
He's
Oliver's
going
a
live.
plug man.
It's-
Plug man.
He's probably rubbing one off at the same time. I mean, it's all about multitasking.
Oliver, if
Go
you've been on the show before, but it's probably not there anymore because that was our old format and it was stupid. But let's hear about Oliver.
What do you want to hear about me?
Yeah, I want to hear about you.
I'm with United Cigars. I handle national sales. We got some great sticks, great cigars. We got great production. Our top is obviously Atabey, Byron. Then we got Bandolero that we're going to be smoking later on tonight. And we have our classic United that we're going to be doing a lot with in the next year. Actually, rapidly coming up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
am I out of line to say this? That
Just gonna say it.
I gotta fucking
Just
say it,
say it.
guys. For those listening, those watching, we've always said we're not a big deal. We're very humble. Fuck all those other brands and this and that. But this episode is the first and definitely not the last. This episode now and those in the future, is brought to you by United Cigars.
Woo!
And this is the United Cigars Rebar Lounge. And
Oh, yeah.
if I have to say a few good things about United Cigars, every single cigar I've had from them is fucking phenomenal. And dude, hit up your retailers. If they don't have United Cigars, ask for them. Get them in there.
Get them in.
And the lounges you do go to or the mail order sites that do have them, order that shit. Their fucking stuff is fucking bomb. And you got my light. There it is. So right now I'm gonna smoke the actual United cigar. I'm showing it to the camera. And Oliver, is this thing is what? Broadleaf on broadleaf?
So, well, which one are you smoking? The Maduro?
That one.
That doesn't look like Maduro.
It doesn't? So the natural's a Connecticut. That's a Connecticut broadleaf. The Maduro is the Mexican San Andreas. And you got Brazilian Matafina, you got a little Dominican in there. So what the United offers is actually just a smooth, woody,
yeah,
say about a medium-bodied smoke. But it produces a ton of smoke. It's very very good cigar for your everyday. And that's what United is. We're kind of your everyday shop. And you want to talk boutique? Jeez. It's myself. We do the production. We distribute a couple as well. But we manufacture about 13 different lines. So come with me.
Dude, let's go.
Oh, I'm definitely going to come on you. I mean, with you. Just got to take that shirt off again, bro.
And everybody listening, dude, this is the one and only rebar that is now sitting in the United Cigars Lounge.
Oh, that tastes like shit.
And sorry, side note.
Can you see my face?
This is
a bottle of fucking
No, I can't see your face.
asshole.
Pass it to me so it's not so far. Thanks. But all right. Side note. So this is the kickoff episode of the big news. United Cigars.
Mm-hmm.
Buy that shit. Smoke that shit. Whether you tell me, you tell Oliver, tell them what you think of that stuff. Dude, their stuff is the shit. So good. And this is the kickoff episode of What's in Evan's Mouth. And
there are so many kickoffs for this show.
There's also so many kickoffs of What's in Evan's Mouth.
That's What's in Evan's Mouth again, right? Because I'm sure there was some of your gist earlier today, based on your behavior. So we'll talk about that, but definitely this show brought to you by the one and only United Cigars. And those who watched us from the beginning, oh, you guys sold out. We couldn't have been luckier, by the way.
Sold out.
Right. No, it's not sold out, but we couldn't have been luckier to find and been found by a cigar company where I can honestly say I haven't had a bad cigar from them. And one of my top 3 cigars.
Oliver, it looks like you're in a fucking scooter shop. Where are you?
No, that's Oliver's
what do you
fun
mean?
room.
This is my shop.
Scooter shop. No, it's in a garage. Dude.
How often are you going to a scooter shop?
I don't. Listen. We're going to talk a lot about cigars. We're going to talk a lot about some other stuff, I'm sure. We're going to have some fun. So because it's a special event, typically you grab a bottle of champagne and you smash it against the boat when you're launching it. We're not going to smash anything tonight because this is my basement. If we were at your place, I'm good at smashing and throwing stuff.
Oh, I know. I've been here with you.
Well, JP and Evan are pretty... Wait.
Let's just bring out the big guns and let's celebrate it properly. And that's the crack to the start of the future. So here's
there you go.
We're starting something that I think I don't want to say no one else is doing, but you guys just have a unique platform, and I love it, and we're proud to be a part of it. So, cheers,
dude.
Cheers, brother.
To you.
Oh, you're going.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Hey. Cheers to the official sponsor and to the official unofficial sponsor.
Yeah, kicking it off right.
So, all right. So let's go. You're talking United. You're smoking what looks to me like the natural. What Evan said was the natural.
No, it isn't natural. Evan doesn't know shit.
Look, what we offer and what we try to do is just we want to give a good product at a good price. I handle national sales, so I'm constantly on the road. It's myself, so it's not like we have reps everywhere, and you're supporting some huge, massive company. We're a boutique. We're boutique as boutique gets. I have a phenomenal broker out in Arizona, Cigar Mechanic. He is knowledgeable, approachable. He works hard. He gets the industry, and he's doing really well for us. I was just out in Vegas with him, and that's it. And outside of that, that's all we got.
And if you go to the middle of the desert with him, he will take you off-roading.
Oh, dude, that was the best. That was my first time doing it. We went rock climbing in the Jeep.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty badass.
Yeah. Brandon seems like an absolute madman. And the crazy thing is J-Dub was literally just with him.
Yeah, I saw that. So they had fun. So, he's all over Arizona.
J-Dub, what are you smoking right now?
I'm about to light up a Bandolero.
Ooh. Oh, that looks like the Vanidosos. That's our torpedo.
Torpedo. That's my first Bandolero.
Did you bite it off, or was that in your mouth before you cut it?
I bit it off. I'm not using the cutter.
Oh my God!
You bit off the torpedo?
What up, man?
You have never turned me on more than ever. Why didn't you do that to the cigar I handed you in Ellicottville?
It looks like shit, but it's gonna taste great.
J-Dub,
so,
let me ask you, where'd you pick up the Bandolero?
Ambassador Cigars.
Ambassador in Arizona. Oh, that's when we were in Arizona.
That's when I was in Arizona. Yes. So
you hear him say it with that flavor though, Ambassadors,
dude. So such good people, such great service, great selection of freaking United Cigars, and look what I scored from there.
Oh, you got the Hombre.
The Hombre. So is that his name, Hombre? Because I'm thinking of renaming him or something.
Hey man, it's yours now. When he's at the shop, it's like a puppy, right? Everyone names the dog. The owners probably name the dogs because they're cute. Once you take them home, it's up to you. You name them.
All right. So put in the comments, YouTube listeners, what should I name Hombre?
Yeah, what should you name the Hombre? So, listen, I got the champagne of beers, and then I got the Casamigos Añejo tequila. I'm gonna pour myself a little shot right now, just in case. But yeah. So listen, I got the firecracker going.
Nice.
So this is one of my favorites too out of the line when I don't have a lot of time.
Yeah,
it's funny that you brought up tequila because I just brought out some Astral tequila.
Oh, nice.
And
who makes that?
I don't know his fucking name. Evan knows his name. The Dos Equis guy.
Yeah, John Goldsmith.
Sounds like a Jew.
Yeah, he definitely is a Jew.
He is. He's from the Bronx too, I think.
Yeah, now he lives in Vermont.
Yeah, he's not. Everyone thought he was this, Spanish guy from the Dos Equis commercials, but he's. I think he's a Jewish guy from Brooklyn.
Yeah, but
thanks.
We're gonna Evan. You got to constantly show.
Yeah.
Evan's got to constantly show his cigar because there's a little bit of.
Let's give it a little of introduction, right? So we're gonna start this portion of episodes where I gave Evan what 5-6 cigars, that unbanded cigars, and I renamed the bands. I put bands on them. Shout out to rebanded cigars. So
J-Dub knows them all.
Yes, I'm the only one who knows what he's smoking. And some of them are great cigars. Some of them are okay cigars. Some of them are shit cigars, in my opinion, with my personal taste, of course. But I want to see what Evan thinks about it. So that's the whole idea. I want to see exactly what, without any preconceived notions of what the thing's going to taste like, what the cost, because cost was not an option. So you tell me.
So
what is the name of the cigar?
The first installment of What's in Evan's Mouth. We are smoking the banded Fist Me Daddy.
What size?
Man, it is awkward
Fist.
saying that. It's like not a Toro because it's
40-year-old blue collar forearm. That's the size.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you. It's
called a
Toro,
Fist
but it's a
Daddy.
little bit thinner.
It was tore up with this like torpedo.
It's got a toothy wrapper.
Go
So
ahead,
far,
go for
it's
it. Go
burning
for a
well.
review.
Yeah, no. So far, it's burning well. It doesn't taste horrible. It's not the worst cigar I've ever smoked. But we'll see. We'll keep going with the episode, and we'll check in incrementally.
In your opinion, right now, if you had to label a company on it, what would you say it is? Be honest.
Come on. We're testing your pipe smoking palate. Come on.
We're testing your pipe smoking palate. Fist me, daddy.
Honestly, man, I'm not even sure. Like it doesn't stand out. It's just a
Would you
very
say it's
generic...
like a $5 cigar or a $15 cigar?
There's $15 cigars that are shit though. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Price don't matter. Okay, we'll come back to it.
Yeah, let's try to funnel the whole thing in because this is the first time for Evan doing it. So
it is, but it isn't.
It's a challenge, right? Once you cover the band, it changes everything. Your perception of the cigar completely. We do blind taste challenges in the retailers. So what we'll do for our events, we provide 2 cigars to the retailer, and they have people sign up, and usually we get like 20, 25. The last one I do at Helio Cigars in Vegas, we had 25 guys. So we provided 2 cigars. Both of the cigars are banded with a band just like J-Dub put on there. So they have no idea what they're smoking. They light them up, they're tasting them, they're looking at the wrapper just like you're doing, and they're completely blown away at the end of what the cigars are because it completely takes everything out of the equation, right? You're not looking at the box, you're not looking at the band, you're not listening to your friend saying it's a great cigar here, smoke this. You're not reading a magazine that says this. Yeah, the price, everything. So in Evan's defense, which I don't do very often, it's a big challenge. It's a big challenge.
No, it's fun to see, if I like something that I normally probably wouldn't pick up at a shop.
Especially, would you get another Fist Me, Daddy?
If there was a band that said Fist Me, Daddy, I would definitely pick one up.
I honestly, to be honest, I would just have to scoop one up. If the band was shiny, I would probably grab a Fist Me, Daddy.
I will say I'm pretty impressed with Phil and John's creativeness at coming up with the names. Kudos to you. There's some great ones, and we'll get to them throughout the episodes when we do the segment of what's in Evan's mouth. But there's some pretty fucking great ones. Fist Me Daddy's up there though.
Sure. So just like Oliver was saying, so we're doing the same thing. The only difference is that I'm giving cigars that I think, in my opinion, are shit. Well, not all of them, but maybe one, maybe 2. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
You probably have the full range. You have one out of the 5. You have one that's shit and one that's top.
I give him one that's one of my favorites.
Right. Yeah. Dude, big challenge.
You'll never know. We'll see.
I like it.
So
yeah, you know what? At the end of the
someone would do that for me, right?
Hey, we could do that for you.
Yeah.
Oh, we could really do that for you.
I don't trust you. I love you guys, but I don't trust you.
Maybe
if you want to see Evan get fisted, I will do it.
What?
Maybe when we go live from San Antonio, we can do it.
There you go. I trust Ollie. Maybe.
Oh, well, that's a bad
now
call.
You trust Ollie.
United, smoke United, live United.
Dude,
Smoke
look at
United.
the fucking ash on that. Ash, the burns.
Smoke United,
flavor.
live United, Bandolero.
Dude, it's, you know what it is? We live a United lifestyle. We do United shit. And, hey, as you grow, as you grow, I'm trying to say something motivational here.
Oh, all right, go.
Don't get off.
And I don't want to sound like Robert Kraft just trying to say, no, sometimes you got to pay $60 for a hand job.
$60. That handy was definitely $400.
Yeah, at least $4,000 probably.
Hey, I'm married. I pay a hell of a lot more for my hand jobs.
What's
True story. Look,
But you know what?
Listen,
You live united, you act united, you gotta fucking smoke united. And it's something that once your lips touch united, you're gonna know. Much like the first time Evan had a fist me daddy.
Yeah. Hey,
look,
there's the first time.
Listen. In the topic of, and maybe Ollie can back me up on this. In the topic of motivational quotes, you are a fucking grown ass man, Jacob Brandt. You're a fucking grown ass man. Why are you posting fucking motivational quotes on your cigar page? Why?
Yeah, that shit's stupid.
Why? Can't I'm out. What's your opinion? I'm
gonna go
stupid. Why?
I'm gonna go post one right now.
Go ahead.
Oliver is the authority on motivational posts.
Yeah, live united or die.
Who the fuck died and made you confused? And why the fuck do you think I need to hear that? Well, because you Googled something?
It's not their quote. All we do in on social media, we just regurgitate everything else.
It's exactly vomit
all over. It's just like our pictures. Look, you get creative a couple times, but after that, you're gonna post a cigar with a bottle of whiskey, bottle of scotch, a beer. You're gonna put it on an angle. You're gonna put it, vertical, horizontal. Yeah, it's all the same. So all we're doing is just trying to, mimic someone else. You got to be different. So I'll you know what? If someone puts up a motivational quote, I'm okay with it, because that's just how they're feeling that day.
Well, what if it's some real gay shit?
It's some real gay.
What if it's some real gay shit? Like, just something like I'm queer. Or no, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry. Retraction.
Oh, you just said you never retracted anything.
Yeah, I know. I said I never retracted anything, but then I said some. I don't even want to say it's fucked up, because really it's not. But like, let's say it's like
a little homophobic.
Hey, can I ask you guys something?
Yeah.
Are we live? Like, did we start the show?
Oh, we're live.
Oh, sure. I didn't know.
Yeah, you were naked.
Live. Well, you don't have any more turkey sandwich left, so we can't go back now.
Hey, man, look, I can make another one. I'm showered up. I'm ready to go. Fired up.
So
look, my opinion. Go ahead, quote it up.
I gotta ask you this: are you a normally get dressed in the shower guy?
No, that was just the easiest way to do it, though.
Was it though?
Easiest for you, not us.
No, not you. For me, that was the best scenario, because you don't want something to drop. Camera angles.
I mean, maybe there's some sister of the Leafs that tuned into this YouTube episode. You could see Ollie's ding dong. Maybe not.
Ding dong.
They don't watch this show.
You could have seen his bandolero or firecracker.
That's maybe the next episode.
I don't know why J-Dub loved the fucking bandolero reference so much.
It's because that's what's in his mouth.
He loved it. He's like, oh, bandolero?
As he bit it off. He didn't cut it, he bit it off.
I call it Ollie's ombre.
Maybe the 1 year anniversary. We'll do that.
Dude, no, and the reason I'm smoking this, and to be honest, it's because when I first this is one of the first cigars that I smoked from United, and that's how I fell in love with fucking bandoleros. This size, this particular one, I was like, at that point, it was great. I was sold.
We got a party foul.
Oh, you ashed? All right. Cheers.
Party foul. I'm good.
Oh no, you're not.
So
I think there was a cockroach in my tequila.
You got the pure Mexican stuff.
Oh, dude, this stuff's smooth.
That's actually not that bad.
No, it is actually. It's really. I put it in the freezer for about a day now.
Why does it taste like pool water at the end?
It does. I get like a very floral taste to it.
Yeah, it tastes like fucking chlorine and shit.
It might have been rammed in some luggage with like an air fabric thing.
It tastes
fabric
like,
softener.
It tastes like G-Rock.
Yeah, this literally our tequila. We're drinking straight out of the bottle right now, and the tip of the tequila bottle literally tastes like G-Rock's laundry.
What the fuck is that?
How do you know
I shit you not. It tastes like fucking fabric softener.
It tastes like fabric softener and chlorine from a pool.
I want to say it's good, but it may be bleach, and then we may die tonight.
Oh God,
you're not going to get them as a sponsor then.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. You can't win them all, right?
Listen, so real quick, J-Dub, and I know we don't really talk about cigars on this show, but that Bandolero, the beauty of it is the blend is very, very unique and not overly talked about. It's Nelson's blend of tobacco. It's got a little bit of Nicaraguan, Ecuadorian wrapper, but it has 2 years of age post-roll. So that's, I mean, to me, it's like Atabey Byron. They have anywhere from 3 to 5 years. Bandolero's got a minimum of 2. So when you age a cigar, as you guys know, I mean, we buy boxes and we sit on because they're going to taste better in a year, 2 years, 3 years. Bandolero already has 2 years of age on it before it even hits the shelf.
Ready to smoke. And I've said there's plenty of cigars, good cigars out there that I buy, and I don't smoke right off the bat because they taste better age. And this is not one of them. I can tell you that.
No, the Bandolero has always been one of my solid go-to starting the weekend cigars, where it's like, fuck yeah, it's the weekend, time to start the relax mode. Boom.
Don't start sucking Ollie's dick, dude. This is the first time I hear you say this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, first time now.
Heavy dick petter.
JP, you're gonna be able to get it at Smoking Bear, south of I don't know what town is that in? That's south of Buffalo.
Yeah, Smoking Bear's the other one, about an hour away from our house.
Smoking Bear.
Yeah,
dude.
A lot of gay dudes there.
No,
Smoking Bear. I mean, if you go there on a Friday night, you can see me dancing.
Cock ring and a bear hat,
and I'm actually dancing on behalf of Male Musk.
So you're a dancing bear?
That's a whole nother topic. We'll get to that.
But I mean, I want to say this potentially, Joe, if you're listening, you're gonna be able to find this within the next month and a half at Smoking Joe's. I'm saying it now.
We'll get out of here. Wow.
I want to say this is a fucking done deal.
Little premonition. I like it.
Smoking Joe's.
Let's make it happen.
Yep.
It would kill at Smoking Joe's. So would the Firecracker. The Firecracker would be phenomenal there.
Oh, dude, that would move bundles. I mean, bundles of that would fucking move.
This is a great. I don't know when I lit it up at not the start of the show. Once I got out of the shower, and I mean, even for a little guy, it's a slow smoke.
Dude, it's a banger. You light it up thinking like, okay, yeah, I'll smoke this in 30 minutes. You know, it'll be quick. I could rush it. Dude, you light into that thing, you start it, and you're like, I ain't rushing this thing. This thing is fucking goodness.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell you any fucking notes I get out of the thing. It's a good fucking cigar. It's a good that's all it is. Check my IG feed. Check my personal one. I've smoked that shit a ton of times.
We don't need to focus on like, flavor notes are tough to pick out to begin with, right? Because what you may see as, you might pick out saltiness. So another guy might say popcorn because that saltiness is reminding him of popcorn. Just like you said with G-Rock. It reminds you of his laundry. Nobody else is going to say G-Rock's laundry, but they're going to say, okay, well, it tastes like fabric softener, or it tastes, there's like a little floral note. So we're all different. If you say it's a good cigar, it burns well, then that's what you got. You got a good cigar.
Right. Well, there's two aspects of a good cigar, and I think Tony said this earlier. Is it smoking well? Construction wise, is it a good cigar? Is it smokable? That's the first aspect of it. Second aspect is taste, right?
When J-Dub, for those listening on the podcast, when he refers to Tony, that's our friend Antonio, owner of LFD. Our friend Tony.
Mantonio.
Oh wow! You just go straight Tony.
I don't mean to, I call him Mantonio if we're getting personal, but
no, but J-Dub's
that's just me.
That's a personal thing. Good, I like it.
But
I get around once.
I mean, if we're gonna be on the subject of it, we're talking man dimes, right? Dude, we got to talk all over.
I'm sorry. Man Dimes is brought to you by the official sponsor of the one and only Rebar.
Hold them up, Evan. Get yours. Hey, dude, we're all. Apparently, J-Dub had his fill at Ellicottville Herf.
Oh,
I-
I was
He had
Of
two.
a highlight.
J-Dub had 2, and that was enough.
Okay, first, it's been 2 weeks since we've talked, really. Show-wise, could we touch base a little bit on Ellicottville Herf?
Yeah, man. I
Who the
didn't
fuck
see
was
many- I didn't
Oliver?
see a lot of pictures. You guys were really hush-hush about it this year.
We're not doing it for social media. We're there for each other and we're having a good time. Dude, there's pictures on our phones that people will never see, but then there's pictures that people will see, but a lot of pictures were taken, but it's just memory pictures, not share pictures.
But it felt like nobody was on their phone, really.
Yeah, dude, nobody had their phone out hardly
It was a
ever.
quick snap and back in the pocket.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was
And that's
too
what
cold
I
to have
enjoyed.
out.
No,
And-
it wasn't that cold actually, man. It was
No?
pretty good, and I enjoyed that part.
Yeah, but
is-
you got to post that in the chat.
yeah, we definitely did post a shit ton of stuff in the chat.
I mean, I had my winter Huayabera on.
Yeah, you did.
It's
No,
been-
it looks like a
One of
good
my
time.
favorite moments.
That's
Yeah.
the second. This is the second. Well, it's the second year that it's happened, and I've missed both. You know, unfortunately, with my schedule, it's tough to make some things happen.
I mean, I'll
But
give you
I
this
gotta make
much.
that.
The past 2 years, you've been in Cuba the week before, so I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a good. It's a good. A good spot to be instead of Ellicottville.
Yeah, I mean, you could have snow or you could have Cuban beaches.
Yeah.
On the topic of man candy, right? Is that what you're gonna say?
Man candy.
JP, man candy. Man
I was
dime.
actually saying man dimes, J Dub,
Okay.
but
Man candy.
I'd like to get your opinion on man candy.
I think Oliver's man candy. I was gonna say,
Dude.
if I had to choose a rep you want to be, I'd be Oliver in a heartbeat.
So, okay,
And if I was going to be an owner / whatever, definitely Mantonio. He gets around, I'm sure.
so
He's got-
let's do a fuck, marry, kill, right? We got Antonio, we got Oliver, and we got Robert Caldwell. Line it up.
Whoa, all dudes.
Well, yeah.
Good luck.
Sorry,
I don't
Robert.
want to
You're
fuck
dead.
any other dudes. I just want to be him. That's all.
No, but dude,
No,
J Dub,
that's
you're
what I
on the
was saying,
spot
dude.
now. We'll all answer this.
We're in his pocket, so now I got to say it. Is that what it is?
Okay, fuck, marry, kill. Dude, I would marry Antonio. I would fuck Oliver, and I'd probably kill Caldwell.
Wait, do I get breakfast in the morning?
Yeah, you do. I mean, the only reason why I say I fuck you is just because, dude, you're a dime, but I don't think I can fucking trust you.
No, you're a hope.
Like you're always gonna be greasing.
I'll be
Evan.
true to you, baby.
Hey, Oliver and Robert Kraft go to the same spot.
Evan, go. Fuck, marry, kill. Oliver?
No, I'm in the same boat, but I might just
No,
kill.
you're not in this boat. It's a 1-seat. It's a 2-seater at best, and that's me and Ollie.
I'm gonna marry Caldwell.
What? He's marrying
What?
Caldwell. What
Come
a
on.
loser.
Why?
Whoa.
Why?
Fuck,
Why?
fuck Mantonio, and then kill Oliver because I don't want anyone else to have him.
Oh,
You
Good
went dark.
strategy. Good strategy.
selfish.
Dark.
Selfish. I like that. All right, J Dub, go.
Oh, man, I would have a threesome with Mantonio and fucking Oliver, dude.
Why
Oh.
you perk your tits out like that though?
No, if you're gonna do a threesome, then describe the position to us.
J-Dub's
If-
getting a
if you're
train
not-
run on
If
him.
you're not gonna fuck, marry, kill, are you the middle or are you one of the ends?
Human centipede.
Yeah.
This is not where I was going with this whole Mandime thing, but
Hey, you brought up man candy, bro.
You said
Man.
threesome, and I don't know where you
That's what I
want
thought
to
you
go with it.
man candy. That's what you said. I don't know.
All right, moving
Yeah,
on.
we definitely derailed on this one.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
Let's
Moving
go.
on.
Let's go.
All right,
Mail call.
Oliver. If
ahead.
you had to, life and death scenario, right?
Life and death scenario. Okay.
Out of two people, who would you rather get jerked off by?
Whoa.
Did you say Mo?
Yeah,
No,
he did say Mo.
No, he said Ho.
I thought he said Mo.
No, he said Mo. Hey, you remember Mo does the thing, eh? Mo does the thumb.
Yeah,
Mo loves the thumb.
All
I
right.
don't know how y'all know this shit, but
we're definitely going south.
Okay.
no, I do have a good question though for Oliver.
All right, you go with your question.
Finish
It's better than mine.
Ours is going nowhere here.
Yeah, yours is so. This is one of those really funny, stupid, gross, whatever questions that come up on the internet. Everyone.
That's what mine was.
No, so option A or option B, Oliver. Would you rather sit on a dick and eat cake, or sit on a cake or eat dick?
Ooh.
That's not much better than JP's question.
Yeah, actually, I think mine was a lot better.
No.
Let's go somewhere else.
You might have thought I was like beyond where I was going to say, but I'm not far off of what you said.
Okay, all right.
Let's
moving on.
What's your travel schedule like for the next little bit, Ollie?
Eating cake and sucking dick, or sitting on dick and eating cake?
I will be in Columbus, Ohio next week, and Cincinnati. I'm going to we have an event at Royale Cigar Lounge in Columbus on Friday night next week.
Yo, are you there all weekend, Ollie?
No, I fly out Saturday morning.
So you leave Ohio Saturday morning?
I leave Ohio Saturday morning.
Fuck. I was literally, honestly, Ohio is like 4 hours from me.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's literally a straight shot up Lake Ontario.
Come down.
Erie.
Come down
Yeah,
Thursday.
Erie.
Well, Thursday I'll be in Cincinnati.
Yeah, and I'm on afternoons, of course.
Yeah. No, then so all right. So outside of that, then I got San Antonio coming up right after that, where I'm going to meet up with J-Dub, but I'll be at Club Humidor. We got events on the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. So we got four events, one at each store, cutting lights, events, and meet and greets, and just an educational trip. They're doing really well with our product, so we're going to support them. So I'm going to be there all week.
Nice.
And then I got Buffalo coming up. I got Maryland coming up on May 2nd. I'll be at Titan Cigar. So it's just nonstop.
So
yeah,
if I go to the one of those cutting light events, Ollie, can I switch to you bite one of my cigars and light event?
It's a bite and light.
Bite and light.
Yeah. We could do that. We could stand next to each other. Anytime somebody buys a Bandolero, you bite it off for them.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what, though? J-Dub, I feel like you wouldn't let me use your cutter, but you'll bite my cigar.
Hey, man.
Is that not hypocrisy at its finest?
That's no answer on that one.
I'm impressed you got through hypocrisy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Honestly.
Today's vocabulary lesson brought to you by Miller High Life.
Yep.
And
official beer.
Shout out to United Cigars, official sponsor, and official, unofficial sponsor, Miller High Life. It's some people would call it the champagne of beers, as I've called it for about let's see, I'm 34 now, so I've been calling it that for
20 years?
24 years.
I think they've been calling it the champagne of beer since 1903.
Yeah.
You're right. ESTD. That's something with STDs. ESTDs.
Speaking of STDs,
STD 1903 champagne of beers.
Yeah.
Hey, so here's another thing. You want to talk about? Let's talk about Man Dimes real quick. J-Dub, I see the hat you're wearing. Cigars and Guns. Adrian out of Frisco, Texas. He does some great work.
Definitely a Man Dime.
And
he's a tequila connoisseur, actually.
He is.
Didn't know that or not. He's a fucking badass tequila connoisseur. So.
Yep. Now I've had quite a few. Casa Tarrant tequila. I've had that with him. Don Julio. He brings a lot of Don Julio up to Industrial Cigars in Frisco, which is awesome. But we should be getting a hat pretty soon with United and Cigars and Guns logo on there.
Really?
I believe you or him had the test hat of that.
Of the United?
Yeah.
Haven't seen it.
Man, United's just spreading the seed around, eh?
Dude, we're trying. Listen, we're growing.
I have to have it.
Good for you, man.
It's not. Listen, I tried to do a little co-marketing with this woodworking guy up in Canada when he was starting out, and that kind of fell through.
Yeah, we'll talk to him.
I hear that.
Yeah. Like we were gonna do something. I said, "Look, we can do something. We can help." And that didn't pay.
I will say this:
Ay.
I'm glad I never ordered anything from that guy.
Where's
ordered?
If you guys really want to know, look on Instagram, Wiseman Handmade. Buy something, but
Mono.
The fuck is that?
That's Mono.
The fuck is that?
Just a monkey, just a random wooden.
You don't know what a mono is?
No.
Doesn't know what a mono is.
Because you haven't hung out with El Profesor.
Mm-hmm.
Is he the El Profesor?
Cuban MX.
No, the professor, Cuban MX.
Oh. See, I don't know.
Not even going to get started on that guy because that was awkward.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Burn. The burn line.
The burn, baby.
No, JP, I was just looking for your stand. You made me you made a stand and then you.
I did. I gave him one of the rebar stands.
Yeah.
You gave him that chess piece one?
Now we can't find it. He's got the world's most organized workbench, but can't find the stand I gave him. No, look at this fucking
Look
thing.
at the pegboard on this
Bro,
guy.
I feel like we're looking at like a fucking Sears catalog of like what a workbench. Okay,
I'll
I'll give you that.
Are you using Bosch tools?
That's sort of a mess, but your upstairs department is clean as fuck.
Dude,
you're using Bosch tools?
When you look at the upper, it's just like, wow, that's gorgeous.
Is Bosch not good?
No, Bosch is for rich guys.
What are you talking about? I got these two. I got these two drills at Home Depot. No, Lowe's. I got them at Lowe's for like.
Yeah, Lowe's is Bosch's retailer.
Yeah, I think it was.
Are you still using a star head?
A star?
What?
What are you, a woman?
Listen,
he puts a dildo on there for sure.
J-Dub disconnected as he's done. He's done with
you. Did I disconnect?
No, I hear you.
No, I'm just appalled by him calling Star Cigar a Star drill.
I just ashed again. Fuck.
Oh, Evan just ashed.
Cheers. Today's ash is brought to you by.
He's already going for now. I can't wait to taste G-Rock's fresh laundry.
I'm not taking that. I gotta fucking drive. God damn it. Okay.
Oh my god.
Dude, just smell the head of this thing. It smells like
it's so fake floral.
So listen, hey, let's talk about San Antonio, J-Dub. You guys know, did he tell you we're going to the Taco and Tequila Fest, the Taco Fest?
Taco Fest. Yeah, we should get into Oliver's love for tacos.
Yeah.
What is going on?
So how did that start?
Tacos are environmentally friendly, and they taste great.
It seems like you're the Guy Fieri of tacos. You're going around diners, drive-ins, and dives, hitting all the taco joints.
I might have to start that.
You're looking for Flavor Border.
Flavor Town?
No, Flavor Border because it's Mexican.
Oh, Flavor Border.
It's south of the border.
Don't build the flavor wall.
Yeah,
I'll find tacos. You know what?
The Flavor Soul Patch.
You don't need a fucking knife.
It's just a wall.
When it's done right, a taco is the best.
You're kind of like a homing pigeon for tacos. If there's a taco joint in the town, you are finding it.
And Evan's some sort of pigeon.
Just a pigeon. How is that thing? The United.
Dude, I love United Cigars.
Kevin, why aren't you smoking?
How's the Fist Me Daddy? Actually, that's what I want to know. So you're about halfway in.
Talk to me about the Fist Me Daddy.
So the Fist Me Daddy, it was going.
I don't know why you're leaning.
Sorry,
he's leaning a foot in front of the microphone trying to talk.
I was trying to adjust my seat here.
Nobody kept leaning more into. He's like, yeah.
Because my ass.
Did the butt plug come out or what?
What?
To readjust.
If anybody can see this, I'll hold the microphone to his mouth.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna do it like J-Dub.
The Arabian goggles of a microphone.
So the Fist Me Daddy, it was pretty good up until about 2 minutes ago, and then it started getting a little ammonia-y, but
Ammonia.
I'm trying to get it to calm down.
Are you saying the Fist Me Daddy's a little young?
I don't know.
Anytime you talk about the cigar, you just start with Fist Me Daddy or end it with Fist Me Daddy.
I don't know if the Fist Me Daddy is a little young, but it just started getting a little ammonia-like.
Props for however many times you could say Fist Me Daddy in a sentence.
I think that you and Oliver need to do a shot every time I have to say Fist Me Daddy.
No, we had talked about that, and we decided not to, and we were going to do it every time you ash your cigar until I picked out the most floral fucking tequila there is on the planet
maybe we should
Earth.
change this out. Can we change it out with something? Where's the absinthe?
Me and Oliver are looking at each other in the eyes, and Jada, we've already planned something out. So go.
Okay, I went.
You
Fist Me Daddy is it's
have
going.
to finish it. You don't have to finish it.
He does.
No,
Well, it's your friend. I don't know.
he doesn't have to finish it. If
No.
it's something that you don't like because it's transitioning into something that is not good, it doesn't
You don't have to
necessarily mean it's
finish
going to get better.
No, but J-Dub gets so much more credit for saying he's just my friend and not his friend.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there, J-Dub.
He goes, no, he's your friend.
Wow.
It's your friend. Well, you guys got like 20 years ahead of me, so I can't catch up.
Yeah,
20 years of
J-Dub's
what?
14.
20 years and 20 blowjobs ahead of me, so I can't
Wow.
catch up to that. No.
20? You're going to come here for a long weekend. We'll get you caught right up.
You got to go to
Or
private.
at least Evan will.
What?
Private eyes. We'll catch up
Yeah.
real quick.
Dude, they're
Hey,
closed down now. Rest
Chet-
in peace.
We need to pour some High Life out for fucking
This-
Private
this,
Eyes.
No.
This one's for Private Eyes. They're officially closed down.
Cheers
And
Cheers.
to Private Eyes.
We're
Cheers to
trying to
Private
get,
Eyes.
I'm trying to get a horseshoe table brought here, set in the center, that we can film every episode on.
Can you imagine the rebar had a pervert's row?
Next Saturday, I'm going to look into it.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
And
You do have a pervert's row right there.
yeah, I mean, it's no matter where you sit in here, it's a pervert's row.
Oh yeah, you're full frontal.
But this one's for Private Eyes, and cheers to all the good memories there. And J-Dub, I wish this is one place you could have witnessed just as a place to go and have a beer.
Yeah.
I was like 45 minutes away from your house. Like
I
2
know.
weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
He asked me 2 days later, he goes, so how far away was I actually to the rebar? And I was like, about 45 minutes. He's like, I was that fucking
That was disappointing.
I
That
was
was
like,
very
yeah.
disappointing. Could have planned it out better, but
Dude, do you remember, like, JP, you know what's great about this whole thing? Because JP and Wiseman, you guys are friends from up there. J-Dub, you live in San Antonio.
right.
I live south of Boston. And
Matt,
we've all come together because we smoke cigars, so that's why we were following each other on Instagram. But Instagram brought us all together. Like I was posting crazy stuff, and JP, you reached out to me, and you were talking about Google Hangouts. And I
Yeah,
was like, I don't know what that is.
dude,
And
it
then I
was,
remember you're like, oh, well, I'll call you Sunday. And you and Paul, you did
Yeah.
like a screening. You're like, hey, we're going to call you. And then you're like, oh, what do you do? What is this? What is this? And it was like a screening test. Like, is this guy, one for real? Is he cool? Or is he a douchebag? You gave me a full screening, and then all of a sudden we were on Google Hangouts, and everyone started talking. And then J-Dub, I don't even know how we started. I think we just started messaging each other on Instagram, and then we met in San Antonio. What?
somebody must have been looking for a fist me daddy.
They were looking for a fist meeting, but it's cool how we talk about don't post asinine quotes or motivational shit. But
No, I like where you're going with this.
but it's who you are on Instagram, and then all of a sudden you see it and you make fun of each other, and then that's what just kind of brings us together. Now look, it's been almost 3 years.
Dude, I would honestly, I would almost say it might be even over 3 years, Ollie.
No, I went maybe. I started on Instagram in October of 2015.
Oh, so 4 years.
Yeah, but I don't think we started until 16. So
you told me you didn't know what you were doing.
What? On Instagram?
I don't know.
He's like, I've done this before, but I don't know what I'm doing. So you fucking led me on.
You're just a Catholic girl.
That's how I hooked you.
Yeah, you told me I was your first.
Yeah, just the first one in.
You'll always be the first. But hey, listen. So then we started
Catfish
talking,
again.
Google. But you remember, everybody loved the rebar. The rebar happened from a conversation we had, JP.
Yeah,
we were gonna do Hawaiian. We're like, all right, let's do it. We'll do Hawaiian Friday.
Yes, cream pie Friday.
Right. And we said we'll do a rebar, and let's invite. I was like, it's your place, but let's invite everybody up. Everybody wants to see the rebar. And then you started rebar. Now it's you've had 2 years strong, and dude, it's a blast.
Dude, we're 2 years.
So you're saying Oliver is part of the rebar. That's what you're saying.
Who, me? I'm not part of the rebar.
No, I mean, but you're part of why it happened. Apparently, I didn't know that.
To take a title from the KOTL, I might be one of the founding fathers of rebar.
That's what I'm saying.
I would consider you founding six.
You're the Mount Rushmore of the rebar.
Dude, no, Oliver has been on the map with me since day one. Where it was just like, dude, it was honestly, Hangout started with just me and Paul talking. And I mean, obviously, a shit ton of people have done it before us, but it was me and Paul. And it was just like, oh shit, Havana Daydream. And, I follow that guy. And I'm like, yeah, I follow that guy too. And then you were always the dude that we would consistently talk with. And Paul was like, yeah, I talked to him too. And me and Paul would talk, dude, all day long, all night long. Anytime we were off, we were smoking together, drinking together, just chilling.
Yeah.
And it was a Sunday where we're like, yo, let's get Havana Daydreaming on this. And dude, you came on and we're just like, dude, it started from there. And then it would be like, all right, guys, it's Friday. We got to be on at least for fucking 6 hours tonight. We're drinking, we're smoking nonstop for 6. If you're not on for 6 hours, don't even come on. It's 6 hours of drinking and smoking.
Right.
And dude, the shit we would get into, the shit we would like, there's voice recordings of prank calls, of this, of that, and dude, just straight up shenanigans. And then, that's Rebartober stemmed from that, where it was just like, yo, I gotta, like, I'd be in here in the middle of winter, and it's like, yo, I gotta get up to your place. And it's like, oh, you know what? Dude, beginning of October, everybody come up here.
And then we called it Rebartober.
I believe actually you came up with the name, Oliver, Rebartober.
It's not about who came up with it. It's about collectively working together.
Oh, that's humble.
I did come up with it, but
that's humbleness.
Rebartober.
If I got to be honest, it's between you and Caesar then. You came up with the name. Caesar came up with the drawing with the grills in my... Well, I mean, I always had the grills in my mouth, but the writing of Rebartober across my mouth.
Right.
And, dude, that stemmed from there, and that's what quickly became just the absolute shit show of a show. And it'll be documented this year on an episode.
Oh, for sure. Dude, it's one of the best weekends of the year for me.
So that's a good question. Ollie, what other herfs have you been to? I know there's herfs everywhere, right? And they're still coming up new ones. But what other herfs have you been a part of? And
so I went to Jerry. Not too many. Not too many people invite me someplace. They don't like me. Only a couple people do. But I've been to Jerry's Herf, Rebar, and that's, man, I hate to say that's it. I don't want to leave anybody out, but I think that's it.
But out of a scale of 1 to 10, Jerry, if you're listening, Oliver, Rebartober or Jerry Herf? Rebartober's already got a location this year.
What do you mean?
Jerry doesn't.
Oh, that's true. No, listen, but you got two different things. Jerry, I think when Jerry started it, it was intimate, right? Because it was his friends, and they started just like Rebar started. So you have a bunch of friends hanging out. It was just a couple. Then it turned into, all right, well, there's an event going on. Everyone's coming to town, so come to Jerry Herf. If you're invited, come on in. And I think it got so big that you had different pockets of people, which is cool because you're meeting different people. And J-Dub, I think that's where I met you.
Yep. That's exactly where I met you. And yeah, that's a huge difference. Like you said, that's one thing that made Jerry Herf very popular, is that you don't just go there to just Jerry Herf, which alone itself is a treat, but you get to go to one of the biggest cigar fests and where you get to meet a lot of other people. And I think what made Jerry Herf popular is when we started having reps and cigar makers, owners come to the Herf, and people were just geeking out about it. And I think it got a little out of hand after that, but then you definitely have the select few people that started it, and all of a sudden it just, it grew from 5 people to 50, easily in a few years.
And I think that's what I like that about Rebar, because it can't get too big, and it is more intimate because these are all guys that are our friends, and everyone just kind of is really tight. So you're spending an entire weekend together, but there's more conversation outside of cigars, and that's the bonus. Like, I don't want it to be just about cigars.
In my opinion, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, we're not on our cell phones the entire time. And, the last thing we really talk about is cigars.
Right.
Like when somebody starts talking about cigar, and generally I do this with a lot of people. When somebody generally starts preaching about a cigar, I just sort of laugh. Because it's like, really, I could read that. If I want to know about it, I could read that. Or if I want to really know about it, I will ask you and be like, hey, what's, you know what I mean? And we have reps.
What's in Aaron's mouth?
Yeah.
It's just about a bunch of guys coming together, and then we just, we have a good time. It's like Ellicott Bill, I'm sure is another one. I haven't been, but it looks like a good time of you guys just hanging out and truly being friends,
That's what I feel like. The difference might be between the two Herfs, Jerry Herf and Rebartober. It's one is friends and the other one is followers. Whereas when you go to Jerry Herf, there's so many, like you said, pockets of different people. You know each other just because you follow their Instagram account or whatever. So you might know them in passing, but you're not you don't talk to them on a daily basis. When you go to Rebartober or Ellicottville, you're friends. You see these people or talk to them almost every single day.
Cigars are the secondary.
Exactly. So you know everything about their life.
Cigars are secondary.
You know everything about them. Their wives' names and what they do for a living and all their
But that applies to Jerry Herf as well. You cigars is the reason we got together, but we're really for the friendship, the companionship, and the food, right? We always try to have drinks and food. And I'm sure you can relate, Oliver. The last thing you want to do is some friends and talk about cigars. Now you want to smoke a cigar because I'm sure that's, you love that and you want to smoke a cigar. Every rep that I met is smokes like a fucking chimney, right? They don't just go home. They don't have an 8 to 5 go home and not smoke a cigar, right?
Right.
They count.
So they love that. So they're gonna have that. We're gonna have cigars, and we are gonna share a lot of cigars, but it's not about just cigars.
Right. No, Jerry Herf, the last one I went last year.
Let me put that.
It was a great time. Jerry and Lisa opened up with the home that they sold, but they would open up their doors and they were very gracious and they helped out.
Can't see that.
And very accommodating, and they were cooking a bunch of stuff, and it's a great experience. But for me, I think because there was more of a connection with everybody. If we're talking about which one did I like better, Rebar, because there was a connection with every single person that was there.
I mean, at the end of the day, you have, and I'm being blunt, but you have Herfs, and then you just have Herfs, which are just, the random Herf.
That's fucking deep. Hold on. Let me put that on my Instagram right now. You got Herfs, and Herfs. Got it.
No, the third Herf.
No, you got
the third Herf was at least like 6 periods.
No, you got to Confucius say you have
Confucius say.
puffs and huffs.
No, but you know what I mean. You have like the super close all friends herf. You have the close friends herf, and then you just have the hey, you know, we all live an hour and a half away from each other. Let's herf. Where
Right.
nobody knows shit about each other, but you know, guys, we all have this one cigar shop within an hour and a half from our house.
That can be super cool too, because you know you get to meet people you would probably never run into, and they might be great. They might be fucking weirdos though, which is usually the case. But you know, it gets you out there, and it looks like Jerry Herf. You know, you're running into a whole bunch of people you normally wouldn't get together.
Yeah,
which is great.
Yeah, that's what makes it worth it. Right. That's what makes it worth it is when you have people from out of state.
Yeah,
right?
You meet new people.
Yep,
which is a beauty. Look at the firecracker.
Dude, man, it's smoking slow, bro.
Love it.
That's
it smokes
awesome.
slow. It's deceiving.
Yeah, very deceiving.
Actually, for those that you're gonna
test. For those that know,
what's that?
That's a box of firecrackers that got murked at one of the herbs.
Yeah,
nice.
Baby.
Burn,
baby, burn.
Is that a term?
Murked is still a term. Oliver can ask his son.
No, I'm wondering if that
he'll vouch for it.
Is that term nationwide? Is that a term in Texas? J-Dub?
Murked.
Never heard it.
Never heard of murked. Murked, killed, slaughtered, destroyed.
I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
What? Ollie.
Canadian thing.
For those that are listening right now, when I say Ollie, you know, ask your son. Ollie's son is one of the raddest fucking kids you could ever talk to in your entire life.
Luke,
baseball prodigy.
Come here.
Luke, shout out to Luke.
No, you gotta talk to JP. Fingers.
Are you calling Luke out right now?
Yeah. I'm on with Fingers. He's calling you,
dude. I've honestly asked
Fingers. Yeah. Is that what he knows him by?
No, that's how he knows me and my wife by. He knows us by Mr. and Mrs. Fingers. I swear to God. He has talked to my wife before and he's like, oh, hey, Mrs. Fingers.
Oh, my God.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if I want my kids to hang out with
3 years with this
guy named Fingers.
No, because look, it always happened that I would be down here smoking because I got ventilation down in the basement, and then you know, Luke would be playing on Xbox, and then I'd be talking in the background, and Luke's like, "Oh, I can't believe it,
dude." No, we would hear him
because JP and I would talk all the time. Oh, there he is.
Oh, what up, Luke?
Not much. How are you? Look at this guy. He's getting big,
dude. He's getting big. He's almost the same height as you now.
Oh, when we stand, yeah, he's almost there.
Yeah, and Luke's what? 14, 15?
14. He's gonna be. He's gonna be a big dude. He's gonna be a stud.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Luke, on your night.
Say hi to the one and only Rebar.
Yeah.
You gotta lean in here.
You're live right now on the podcast, Luke.
Oh, hi everyone.
Luke.
Good.
For your 19th birthday, if it's cool with your dad, you're gonna come to the Rebar and you're gonna get loose.
Wait, what's the drinking age in
19.
Canada?
19. That's why I'm saying here.
19 road trip. All right, 5 years.
There we go.
Oh,
5 years.
Luke.
Looking forward to it.
We got the Millers for you. When you're of age, you're coming here. The champagne of beers.
Champagne of beers. All right. That's it.
Hey, just make sure your dad stays away from the funnel.
Yeah, but seriously though, I remember when Luke was like 3 inches shorter.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Two and a half weeks ago, I remember when.
I was gonna say. So in December.
Yeah. It wasn't that long ago that he was like 3 inches shorter.
Yeah, man, you know you guys been watching him grow.
I saw that.
No, and I mean we know how Boston is with the PEDs.
What's a PED?
What?
Performance enhancing drug.
Oliver's giving that kid Wheaties and HGH in the morning.
Right.
Well, I mean that's also legal. There's the Wheaties.
The Wheaties.
As we just totally stoner laughed at that. We're like, ah, Wheaties. Ah.
Totally, bro.
And yeah, for now, everybody listening, you can also tell that we're in fucking Canada.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of
All right.
Canada, J-Dub, how good is that maple syrup?
I haven't cracked it open yet.
Why?
I'm ashamed to say that.
All right, let me tell you something, J-Dub.
Dude,
When I go out there,
I've been busy. I've been so busy. I just got back into town yesterday afternoon, last night actually. Dude, seriously, I came back from New York and then spent some time with the family.
That shit up. We gotta talk about it.
I can't do it anymore.
Sorry.
So, no. Let
Sorry.
J-Dub finish his story on maple syrup.
No,
you got
I just haven't. But shit, I'm gonna crack it open tomorrow if I can.
Have you ever had real maple syrup?
Apparently not. We'll figure it out tomorrow.
I need to make it rain all over your body.
hey,
Oh wow.
I have enough.
Wow, he's gonna do body shots out of your belly button with maple syrup.
I have enough, dude. My bag weighed 49.5 pounds, by the way, on the way back. So for those that don't know, Southwest allows you 50 pounds free.
It was 40 pounds of cigars and 9.5 pounds of maple syrup.
Basically.
So I mean, shout out to Southwest.
Yeah, good for that.
All of them. Yeah. Hey, listen, I got to put in a request for June, end of May, June, JP. I need that gallon. You said you could get a gallon of maple syrup. I need that. My kids go through it. Like I brought J-Dub. I brought I think I bought 10 bottles of that maple syrup. We went through it all.
Really?
Nice.
Oh, dude.
yeah, my kids. Yeah.
The first time I think it was like 4 bottles. And then we went to the grocery store and he was literally like, come. Literally, it's like 3 of them pushing a whole grocery cart filled with maple syrup.
But you got to understand, like, just the economics of it. Like, forget the fact that it's good maple syrup. The economics of it, it's insane. That bottle of maple syrup that I bought for whatever US, I think it was $8.
Yeah,
$25 here. So yeah, I mean, is it crazy that I spent $80, $100 on maple syrup? Maybe, but that would have cost me $200.
Hey,
you're just a man that appreciates breakfast.
Have you ever done the snow trick where you make a little divot in the snow and then you pour maple syrup in there and make maple toffee?
No.
Ellicottville next year.
Yeah, we got to hang out.
Yeah, man, it's delicious. It's like a maple toffee sucker.
Have you ever made a lumberjack?
I've made a lumberjack today.
Yeah. Look, a lumberjack, you get 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream. You get 4 strips of crispy bacon, not burnt, but crispy bacon. You pour in a little maple syrup based on your palate and a little bit of milk, and you blend all that up. Dude, crazy.
Really?
Good. Oh,
that sounds actually pretty good.
Based on my palate, you've never seen me drink maple syrup, though.
Rebar 2019, you will.
Yep,
all right.
Yep. Rebar 2019.
Evan, did you ash?
Yeah, well, I did more than ash.
Funny story behind what's in Evan's mouth.
So what's the verdict, Evan? Because I know you're almost finished with that, but what's the verdict?
Like,
give us your cigar
aficionado. You need tequila.
The first third, or do you want me to go before light?
Wait. JP. Evan ashed.
I did ash.
He didn't necessarily ash. He just threw it in the ashtray.
Well, why did I take the shot then?
He didn't take a shot. He's a lying bastard.
Well, I just took the shot.
Liars. Evan,
so what's the verdict, Evan? Do you want to know what you smoked?
No, let him describe it first. We need some info on it.
He smoked almost all of it.
No,
there's
it's
a good
like halfway.
2.5 inches left. Yeah, halfway.
2.5 inches left. That's like 3 and a bit. I'll get a fucking tape measure out now if you want to call that 2.
Yeah, but he looks like he's done. Let me just tell you what it is.
Let me guess what it is first.
Let Evan say 3 words describing it, and then 1 guess at brand.
Okay. No, I want 2 guesses at the brand.
Okay,
Fine.
2 guesses at the brand, 3 words
Okay.
to describe it.
So
Positive words.
okay, it was baked goods, cinnamon, and ammonia.
Wow.
That sounds about right.
And I think the brand is either Oliva or Perdomo.
Close.
You know what? I would
No
give
cigar.
Perdomo guess.
No,
So
I wouldn't.
What was I
So
smoking?
you smoke a non-Cuban punch.
Oh, that's what, Dominican, yeah?
I don't smoke them, so whatever.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
You know what? Like, honestly, the first inch was actually not fucking bad.
It had a nice ash.
It had a
From-
really great
from
ash, good
looking
burn,
upon your ash.
and the flavor was actually pretty decent. And then, like, honestly, after the first ash fell off about an inch in, it just like went super sour, super quick.
That could have been
Sour.
the tequila talking.
No, it's not. Like the first couple puffs after I had that tequila were fucking weird. It felt like I was
cut this.
I'm going on a side note. Listen, I'm on the one and only Rebar Live. You guys keep talking because you're talking nonsense. I'm going on IG Live. But go to the one and only Rebar on Instagram. We're doing a live podcast right now. They're smoking a blind cigar called the what is it called? Fist Your Daddy?
No, Fist Me Daddy.
Oh,
Fist me, daddy. See,
So jump on there.
I figure punch.
Listen, Miss
You
Christine
punch with your
Joseph,
fist.
It's still
When are we
perfect.
grabbing tacos?
Is it?
I think so.
Come on, guys. Jump on.
I figure the name is it
Go
would
check
be
us out live. I'm
fitting.
jumping off.
There's smoke.
So
Not
Fist
you guys,
Me Daddy
but on
would
this
be a
one.
good name.
We'll see you guys over there.
That's a retro.
Still a little.
Yeah, dude, don't finish it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen.
You want
what was- No, yeah, you know what? Honestly, just for tester's sake, I have
Might have to wipe
a
some of that
United
off.
cigar and I have the Fist Me Daddy side by side, and I'm equally through each cigar the exact same length. And retro's
Wait.
not bad.
It's not horrible, but it's got a little bit of that.
It is ammonia.
Yeah.
Hey,
I need a Belmont to wash that down.
are we live?
We're still live. Not for
Okay.
long. I think we're at the time.
We're at the tail end. Wait, we got to do more shots. Hey,
So
there's-
There you go.
that
the
retro
firecracker's still
not
going.
bad. That was the first inch and a half. Like actually not bad, and then it just went shitty.
The firecracker's not shitty. Look at that, still going.
Dude, look at
Look at
that
the
thing.
fucking firecracker
No.
going.
No,
Nubbing that shit.
This is just toothy, right?
It is a tooth, J-Dub. This thing actually is fucking toothy.
See, you made fun of me. I wasn't
I
lying.
did.
The
'Cause
fuck-
you look at it
fuck
from
does
like
that
a couple
mean?
feet away, and you're like, ah, fuck.
When do you think I lie? When do I lie to you?
I don't know.
Props to Evan. Yeah, that's basically what I would have said. It's definitely it's a large company.
Oh,
They do okay, but doesn't finish well.
on the retro, literally, it's just straight ammonia.
But the first inch and a half was actually not bad, man. I will give it that.
What was it again?
A non-Cuban punch.
Oh, yeah.
Non-Cuban punch.
JP, how many times have you heard that?
A non-Cuban punch.
No, the first inch and a half wasn't bad.
Yeah, a couple times.
Every time she gets drunk.
Yeah,
The rest was awful.
about 1.5 times.
All right, wait, what? So, wait, J-Dub, you kicking me off? Because then I'm not going to light up another cigar. Are we done?
We're not done. The show is over an hour, so we got to keep these fuckers listening, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's not that we don't have to keep them listening. It's now we have the listeners. Now we got to keep them happy, and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to listen
So,
to more than an
listen.
hour-long show." But they do. They will.
It's a summary of the show. The first 5 minutes is plugging United Cigars and how great they are, and the rest of the show is just utter nonsense.
Nonsense.
Let's fuck
Hey.
them. If you
Hey,
listen to the
hey.
middle of the show, we probably said United Cigars. You listen.
Well, it's more like a celebratory show. This is for us. It's more celebratory. We're smoking damn good cigars. We're giving out the good
It
news.
is a
Speak for yourself,
celebratory show
motherfucker.
because this is the first episode of the United Cigar Lounge Rebar
If you can find the button.
episode.
Why do you have your hand up? Do you got a question?
Me?
Fucking,
No,
it's not fucking school.
it got well. Clearly, we are in school because you answered me for having my hand up, so it worked.
You
he took you,
you
to
on
school,
this
bro.
on the stupid Russian track shoot. Go
Boom.
ahead. Do you have a question?
Teacher that can't pronounce words, please answer my question.
It's ambassador.
Ambassador.
So
Hombre.
when Oliver was touching on the base of the social media things, how we all met, touching on the, and I said touching on the base.
He was definitely touching the base.
So
The show's over.
Show is over.
no, Oliver touched on the fact of, you know, just social media and what it's put in contact with. And that's a big thing, what we do with the show, right? And, you know, we were talking about the quotes, the sayings.
It's done.
And that's one of did you just quit it?
No.
No.
So now you interrupted my fucking rant.
Okay, you have your hand up, Russian mafia guy.
So
Keep going.
my hands up, I'm talking, and we're live, right? So we got putting the
When-
social back.
When Seven gets the giggles, it's over. It's the Brandon giggles.
I've got one hand up in the air, one hand touching the base. Putting the social back in social media. That's what we do for the people, by the people,
You damn right.
Of the people,
Base.
by the people.
social media.
And
For
can
sure.
you say that's another episode
we-
of At the Rebar.
Yeah, and Uncle Cheese is gonna have a lot of fucking fun with.
Oh,
what I
he's
just
gonna
said this
hashtag the
episode.
fuck out of
Fuck out of it.
touch on
So
the
we'll-
bait.
So we'll finish, and then maybe we'll stay on and just talk more bullshit.
Yeah,
Sounds
you
good.
guys, you sound like me talking to my wife.
All right, good episode, boys. Thank you all.
All right.
Great
Thank you,
job.
Oliver. United.
Cheers,
Smoke United, live United.
guys. Smoke
Cheers,
United.
guys.
For fuck's sakes, live united.
Cheers
United.
to High Life.
Drink high life.
Hey, thanks for having me on. I'm excited to have more of these episodes, not only with me, but everyone else that want to live united. They don't have to smoke united. If they do, great. Hey, I appreciate it. But just live united.
If you live united, you smoke united.
That's the only way.
That's it, bro.
And that's the thing.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Later.
Later.